But like that's the thing. Like I don't know how everybody feels like, hey, I'm gonna be the most motivating person on earth, but that is an entire avenue on the internet.
Oh yeah, people get sucked into it too, big time.
The only one delivering is the Liver King.
No, Gary V.
Gary V.
Gary V ain't
Steve Weatherford's crushing.
Hey, Weatherford
What did Connor
also.
say?
Who's the Liver King?
Liver King.
Liver King's wild.
Liver King here.
Hey, Liver King and the Liver Kids have really. I had a. They almost got a shout out on SmackDown because I happened to be in a 6-7 hour phase of watching his videos. Yeah, Liver King almost got a pretty big shout out. So somebody did something. I was probably going to call it a punch to the liver.
Yeah.
And it was just going to go into an entire thing.
He runs like an illegal organ ring.
No, he eats them.
Oh, he eats, like hearts and shit. And Liver Queen.
Oh, so but he gets them then.
Livers, yeah.
Oh, that guy. I know.
Yeah, Liver King. He's this guy now.
I mean, at least he's jacked. That's for sure.
That's it.
Well, he's jacked because his testosterone levels are so high because he eats livers. Isn't that right, Bailey? Bailey, isn't that?
Yeah, Bill knows.
He eats livers, which jacks up your testosterone levels naturally.
Bone
So
marrow.
that is why he looks the way that he looks. Yeah, he does drink bone marrow. That's like every day of his life. It's a lifestyle. What is this guy, Bill? What's his thing?
This is just the guy that lives off, the way that we should be living, like simulated hunts, like you should go out and kill for your food, eat it all.
Caveman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's caveman, but he has a word for it. What is that?
What do you mean simulated hunts, Bill?
He gets his heart rate up to a certain point that, would replicate people that used to go hunt their food, and then he can finally eat.
Weapon.
That's fucking nice of him to do that.
Yeah.
Wait, does he kill him by hand with bow and arrow, like old school, or what?
Well, just real quick, you go to those Civil War reenactments and stuff, like give them a thanks because we're not getting to see it. We're getting a chance to watch a fucking caveman operate.
Yes.
Right? This is in the modern times. That's what you're saying, Bill? This guy, caveman?
Yeah, it's like he sleeps on like plywood beds and everything. Can't have a
Caveman.
phone in the room,
Liver King, =, caveman.
See, but he does fly private. I've
What?
I've seen that on his IG. I think he flew private all the way to Africa.
Appears to be on
Wow.
some sandwiches as well.
No, he's not.
Those are the testosterone levels are high from the liver.
Yeah, he's drinking bone marrow.
I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're an idiot, dude. That's unbelievable. That is a slanderous term to the caveman Liver King.
Guy is kind of like Gumpy on the ooze.
Put him back up there. Gumpy, why don't you start eating liver, dude? This is
come
you.
on, Gump, let's go.
This is like 6-7 months.
Liver sandwiches, pal.
Yeah, eating liver sandwiches.
Him and Champa.
Imagine. Chomper
Where does he live?
Unbelievable. What's that? This guy?
Yeah.
Caves.
The wild.
Oh,
He,
wow.
he, do- he
right
does
there.
have a
Caves.
palatial estate that he lives in, so.
Well, I can't blame him. I mean, if the cave people were able. By the way, pretty sexist. I'm so sorry. Cave people, I will say.
Oh, true.
Cave people. If the cave.
Did.
Well,
You said
'cause-
cave people first.
well, and then cave woman too. I guess.
Yeah.
So this cave man, liver queen.
Exactly.
Is cave woman.
Yeah.
Right.
And then liver kids is cave kids. I don't want any ageism in there either.
No.
Well,
He's a Texas boy.
But if the cave people could live in a house and fly private, they would.
yeah,
Yeah.
the king and queen of the cave people were, riding the cleanest rocks in town when, it was going on back then.
I don't want to get too far off track, but here we are. At one point, the person who thought, I'm going to put these leaves right here on this rock and I'm going to make a seat was fucking Steve Jobs. Think about that.
Exactly.
At one point in evolution, the person who said, oh, this hurts, grabs some leaves, bundle of them, puts it down, sits on it. Everybody's like, this guy's fucking, or lady, sorry, cave lady. This guy's a phrase. Guy is dude. This human is the smartest human of all time. Probably for an entire generation. I assume he lived off that for an entire generation. Then Wheel Person came.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Wheel Person, oh my God, this is fucking.
What about fire person?
This is Elon.
Wow.
Fire person.
Fire Person was.
They were a witch and they were burned at that fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the seat guy, someone also could have came up behind them, clubbed them in the head, taken their seat, then and took all credit for it.
Oh, so you're saying people taking people's trademark or patents and then just making money off it themselves?
Tale as
and
old as time.
Yeah, so you're saying that literally began with cave people?
Yeah, there's a
Probably.
good chance that immediately after that guy took leaves down, that
Or girl.
right, that he was stabbed in the throat with like a spear or something like that, and then they just launched his body off there and said, "Hey, look what I just did! Fucking seat. This is really comfortable."
Yeah, that's kind of how it worked. That's why Liver King wants to get as jacked as he can so he can steal all the ideas
Exactly.
of the other cave people.
Exactly.
Happy we came around to
Genius.
that.
Thank you, Liver King.
AJ, any questions over there?
Man, I got so many. Yeah, so many questions.
Any follow-ups?
This Liver King guy. First off, I'm glad I've never heard of him. I will definitely seek him out and see what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
Look at the glee in his eye.
I know.
This guy is.
I
So,
like it when I find somebody I haven't seen yet. Yeah.
Hey, Liver King's awesome. I seen him walk. He was doing a farmer's walk with like
Yeah, whole family.
7,000 pounds that appeared through his entire yard or whatever. It was incredible. Yeah, 6 hours. I did like a good 6-hour run with that guy.
Yeah.
On a plane, off a plane. Through some driving. I was like, how did I not know this human existed? And then, I kind of moved on.
Is it human livers?
I don't believe so. No.
I think they're animals.
Cows. It's
Yeah.
a
What
big
he's
cow.
killing.
It's a big cow. I seen a big cow liver. Thing was pretty large. He was eating. And then he also would have, remember he had livers, which is all protein.
What?
He had meat, which is all protein.
What?
He had something else that was all protein. And then he also had a protein shake on
Yes.
the side.
Yeah.
Eggs. I
That
believe.
was the one that really, he had
Raw eggs.
He had liver, he had steak, he had raw egg, he had chicken, and then he also had protein shake on
No,
the side.
that's every single meal. I watch this guy every day. I'm dead serious. That's every
Are
single
they
meal.
all raw, or does he cook them?
No, he
There's
cooks
also bone marrow on his head.
Oh my God, this
Yeah.
guy.
Throwing a spear.
Because the caveman, I believe,
You can have my
ate
chair.
it raw.
Bro, come to the combine, Liver King. It's coming. It's happening right now, dude.
Oh.
This guy get picked up undrafted free agent.
You
Yeah.
can play quarterback for the Colts.
Yeah, he's the Hail Mary quarterback. You need a long ball. You're at your own 30. What was once thought about not being possible. Liver King comes in and hucks a pigskin 7,000 yards.
Yeah.
That guy never Look at this dude, AJ.
I mean, he looks like he's in like bodybuilder shape, like the shape that bodybuilders get in for 7 hours when they're posing.
Yeah, but he's athletic too.
He is
Very much so.
Does he do a lot of athetic movements?
Well, look, he's throwing.
Throwing a
Dunk a
spear.
basket.
40-inch vertical.
By the way, I think he's actually hunting right here. I don't think this
Yeah.
is just for the photo.
Right.
No.
There's a
So he like
bunny.
he's chase deer down and get them tired out and chase them for 4 days and then finally spears them.
I
Maybe.
saw him
Probably.
pull like 17 45-pound plates across his driveway with his teeth.
This dude's a specimen. He is a specimen. The entire fam. Get him to the Let's talk about the combine.